All right, guys, I'm making this video because people have been asking me questions about wheel bearings and how serious it is. So let's dive into this a little bit. So if you do the test that you see in the video that I have on my channel, that's kind of popular, that tells you a lot because it's not going to destroy itself inside unless it's getting hot. It can make noise but not have any play in the bearing, okay? No play in the bearing, but it's still making noise. There are basically three things that can happen if you don't fix it on time. One, you could take it off after a month or so of driving and you've been listening to the whirring sound and it's fine, pretty much like in my video. The ball bearings are not maybe perfectly round, but the races and everything are still intact and you're fine. It's okay. The second possibility is as you're pulling the wheel off, it comes off in your hands. If you've just kept driving and never replacing it, eventually it will burn the races up inside there, and when you go to jack up the car and take the wheel off, it'll come off in your hands. I've seen that. In a very extreme case, if you don't do anything with it for a long time, taking a corner, turning, when you're driving and you're turning, the wheel could kind of like collapse, okay? But you don't want this to happen, of course. So do you need to get it done right away? Well, if it's not making heat, then probably not. But you also don't want it, if it starts to change in sound, or be producing heat or smoke or something like that, stop driving the car right away. If it's getting really warm, hot to the touch, then stop driving the car. You can't keep driving it. I wouldn't start off across the United States or, down from New York to Florida in a bearing that's already making noise. I would not do that. Would I drive it for a month around my city? Yes, of course. I hope this answers your questions so you can understand that you have three possibilities of what can happen. So people are asking this for me. How far can I drive? Do I need to park the car right away? Check how much heat it's putting out. Listen to the noise it's making. If it's a whirring sound that goes up as you go faster, that's okay, right? But if it sounds more like no, stop driving that. Okay, park it. Would I move it from one parking space to another? Yeah. Would I move it down the road to, across town or, 4 blocks away? Probably not. Does that help? I really hope it helps. I hope you guys stay safe out there. So it's not an emergency right away, but if it could be that you didn't notice the whirring sound, okay? And you just kept driving with the stereo up or whatever, and now it's actually really bad. So I'm outlining all the possibilities so that it helps you understand what's going on. Look at this video here, and I'll leave in the description, I'll leave the video link, and you can see how the bearings were still intact, but they were definitely making noise. Okay, I hope it helps. Have a good day, guys.